Good morning, you guys. How y'all doing? How y'all doing today? How y'all doing? Happy Friday. Y'all get on this live. Y'all come on in. Get on up in here. Get on up in here. Hi. Hello? Hello, how you doing?
You doing all right?
Yes, how you doing?
I'm good. I just wanted to tell you that I love your content, and you need to stop letting people make you just mad and stuff like that because people love to watch you.
Yeah.
You need to look at your views. If people didn't like to watch you, you wouldn't you give us it wouldn't be the way it is.
Yeah.
And stop letting people be so quick to use you. And I'm gonna put a name on it. This is not you saying it. This is Mexico saying it. Really, you use Miss Netta, and you tried to use Miss Netta for your own benefit and start talking about her. Miss Netta did not say nothing bad about you, and I said what the fuck I said. If it's me talking, Netta did not say that. With your sissy ass. You sitting over there, you going back to that car lot. God gonna send you back over there because you had the wrong intentions with Miss Netta. And those are facts. But I just wanted to say that or whatever. And okay. I love your content, and please keep going, Miss Netta. I love you so much.
Thank you so much. And I watch you as well too. And I love what you do and stuff as well too. And I respect, commentators that comes on here and that, and that talks, and stuff like that. And I don't have nothing against you and stuff like that. And I actually watch you as well, just like I said.
All right, Miss Netta, I love you so much.
Thank
And
you.
like I said, do not let these
Yes.
people trick you out your spot.
Yes, yes, I sure won't. Thank you so much for your advice.
All right.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you. Bye bye. Yes. How y'all doing today? I'm doing quite fine today. What I really wanted to get on here. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for the gifts. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for the flowers. Thank you for the join my fan club. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I wanted to get on here personally, and I wanted to let my people know. Thank y'all so much for the prayers and the beautiful comments and stuff that y'all made for me yesterday. Of the grieving of my mother. Yesterday was her birthday. She would have been 78 years old, and I had to take a moment. So no, I did not come on live yesterday. I didn't feel as I wanted to do that yesterday. I wanted to make that day all about my mother. I didn't. I made videos and stuff, but I did not come on live. I didn't. I didn't. I didn't want to do all that. But I am here back today, and I feel even better. Just like I said. They always say that when God takes the person away from you, they always in a better place. But y'all know that we know that that's easy to say out of your mouth, but that ain't for my heart. The better place was here with me. But it's been 6 years. My mother been gone now for 6 years, and it's been it's been like a tough. What is? Okay, I have to call back. It's been like a kind of tough battle with me with that of losing my mother, because my mother is who was my comfort zone, who I had, that I know when I didn't have nobody else, that I know I had that person. And like I said, a lot of people, when I came out and I told a lot of people about my lifestyle and stuff, my situation and stuff, um I didn't live my life like most of closet gay people was living, where when they were scared to come out and tell their family and all that other stuff. My mother actually came to me, with it, because she seen it within me, how I was feeling about the situation and how it was affecting me. My mother came and had the conversation with me. I didn't go to my mother and sit down and have a conversation. She came to me and she informed me, and she let me know that then and right there, you are my creation. You are my child. Whatever my child decide to do or to be or whatever in life, I'm gonna be happy for that, for my child. And when my mother opened up that to me, and she let me know that whatever I wanted to do in life and whatever person I was gonna become or whatever, she was satisfied with that because I was her child. There was nothing to could drop that bond of relationship that me and my mother had. My mother had come to me at the age of 15. I think I was 15 and had that conversation with me when all my other friends was hiding in the closet and all that other stuff and going through such things. And I even had some friends in the north, up north and stuff, that was committing suicide and stuff like that because they couldn't come out to their parents and stuff because they didn't know how they was going to react. And I didn't have to deal with that with my mother. My mother came to me and she let me knew the deal. She let me knew what I wanted in life as being my sexuality, because she was letting me know that she already knew and she was down for whatever I wanted. And me and that lady, we had some falling out. Yes, we did. And that's every family. Every family would have falling out. Every child have fallen out with their mother, and their mother have fallen out with them. But we never came to the fact of the inclusion to say, she dead to me, or fuck my mama, or my mama don't mean nothing to me, or fuck my daughter, my son. And I just used to be like, when I hear people say that about their parents, I'd look at them in a way of like, I can't judge them for one. I don't judge nobody. I can't judge them for feeling that way about their parents, but I just look at it, if that was me. That could never be me. I could never say those things about my mother, that she don't exist to me, or she ain't my mama, or I don't mess with her. She gave me life. So why should I disrespect her in any that way? And the same is that. She No, she gave me life. So why would she just throw me away? I just don't understand. But different strokes, different folks, and everybody look at certain. I mean, most people look at things in a different way, and I just don't get it. And guess what? I guess I would never get it. But I just be feeling like that a person that gave you life don't deserve the disrespect, as to a certain extent. Okay, I say that us kids come up be rebellious towards our parents, like we being doing sneaky stuff like climbing out the window and going and kicking with our friends, and I mean stuff like that. Yes, I mean that's just normal kids. I mean, yes, you do that, but the norm is where freak that B. I don't like her, or she dead to me, or stuff like that. I'll be looking like, huh? Be like, what? What did she do? But I just feel like them. A parent can be forgiven about just about anything because they still laid down and had you. Now, you giving them up for an adoption or you losing them and stuff like that, it's different. And I know the kids look at it as a different way and parents look at it in a different way. And I understand that. That's why I said I don't judge, because that's just you. But me, my mother, I wasn't raised up like that. I wasn't taken away from my mother, or my mother didn't give me away. So I can't speak for those ones that had that situation going on. I'm just speaking for myself. But I just say that you only get one mother, and it's like a figment in my imagination. Hear her voice all the time. That's because that was just I just loved it. My mother, I loved it. My mother, and my mother loved it me, and I just wish some people would just have that same train of thought. But I do understand it's certain things and certain situations and stuff like that people just can't move forward from. And I mean, if that's how you feel, then that's how you feel. But me personally, I let go of the past all the time. What a person does to me, I'm not gonna hold you accountable for that for the rest of your life. I'm just gonna move on. I might don't talk to you no more, or things might not be as good as it used to be, but I'm not gonna hold you for that. I'm just done. You know what I'm saying? I'm just okay. It's another year, or it's another week, or it's another 2 weeks. I'm not gonna stress behind that. Why am I stress behind that? I ain't gonna keep stressing. That means that you worrying about it, you thinking about it, it's on your mind. So just put it behind you and just let it go. And that's just with sisters and brothers, nieces and nephews, aunties and uncles, cousins. I mean, all of that. I look at that as immediate family. With nieces and nephews, sisters and brothers, even first cousin, even second cousin, hell, even third cousin. You still a part of each other. I look at that as immediate family, and I just be like, sometimes I just be like, I don't understand, but it ain't for me to understand. I just do my way, you do your way, and we just keep it moving, But I love my mother. I still love my mother to this day. Like I said, I went to the grave site yesterday. That was my first time ever going to sit there like I did now. I ain't gonna say that was my first time going because I go there all the time every year for birthdays and Mother Days and something like that. But I don't share that information with y'all because I don't want it to be a big pick at me or stuff like that. I don't that's just why, and that's why I only showed y'all what I showed y'all yesterday, and that was cut off, and that was it. I did stay there. It was almost about an hour just sitting there out there in my chair having my conversation with my mother. Just like I made a statement while I was sitting out there. I know I'm surrounded by thousands of people, so I just might can't say if I'm expecting for my mother to hear this. I can't say that she the only person hear this. I'm talking to all y'all out here today. But I was there for my mother to talk to my mother, and it was very emotional for me, and I think I might get no comments because I don't know. It was very emotional for me, and I just feel like I needed that. I didn't have my sisters with me. I didn't have my brothers. I didn't have my nieces, my nephews. I just went there like I told all of them. I'm just gonna go alone, and I decided to do that. So I went alone. I had a pretty good time talking to my mother and everybody else that was out there, and I just like I was saying, my mother died before I started social media. But my mother was alive when I was on social media, before I started content creating. I just used like when me and Charles first got together in 2017, um, we would go. I would me and him. We would go. We would visit his family, his auntie and his mother and cousins and stuff. And we would go over to their houses. And back then, live was the thing. Everybody was going live. When you weren't monetized, you play the music, you do whatever you want to do. It don't matter. And we used to go there, and we used to go and kick it with his family all the time. And I would call my mother in the morning time, and I'd be like, "Good morning, how you doing?" It'd be like 10 o'clock in the morning. She'd be like, "I'm in the bed sleep." I was like, "You still in bed sleeping? It's 10 o'clock. Why you usually get up early than that?" She said, "Well, I watched you on TV all night last night." I said, "Watch me off TV? What you talking about?" So we had just introduced my mama to Facebook. So she was 72 years old. So we put our phone on Facebook and tell her, don't mess with it. Just go up there and stroll and whatever. Don't exit out of it. Don't log out or whatever because you ain't going to be able to get back in. And that would be her thing. That was her entertainment, just to watch on Facebook and stroll all night and stay up just like us younger people and be like, hey, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. I done stayed up all night. But and she would say that she would be on TV with me and watch me on TV all night. And I was sitting up at the grave site yesterday talking and stuff, and that was my emotional part. I was telling my mom, I was like, you used to tell me all the time that you was up all night watching me on TV all night when actually your child is about to be in a movie. Actually, there's something that's on TV. I have been on TV before. Me and Charles have been on the Zeus Network. We have been on YouTube. That's TV too because you put it on your TV or whatever. I have been on TV and she wasn't here to see that. And it made me feel so bad. But, like I said, I know she's looking down on me and I know she's smiling down on me like I'm doing a good job. And that's the only thing that mattered. That's the only thing count for me. But my mother was a big part of my life. And I was a big part of her life. She had 3 children. I'm not gonna say I was the favorite child, but I look at it all 3 of her children was her favorite, and she loved us just as well as we loved her too. And it was crazy yesterday. And thanks for the phone calls of my family and my friends and stuff that checked on me yesterday and the text messages and stuff like that. I was okay. Everybody, everybody goes through this. I was okay. I was still normal acting. I just didn't want to thank y'all for the gifts and stuff too, Tiffany. I didn't want to and Bree. I just didn't want to get online yesterday and get all this emotional and crying and all that other stuff because it was that day, and I do have time now to myself where I'm here by myself and I can do whatever I want to, or cry and call and scream out whatever I feel like I want to do because Charles working and stuff now. But I was just like, it was like I couldn't find nothing to do. I just had to keep coming back home, and I'm like, okay, so what should I do? I kept trying to find somewhere to go to occupy my time, and everybody was at work, and everybody was gone, and I'm like, okay, well, I just go back home. And so it's time for us to have our meeting last night, and I just went to our little meeting last night, and just happy birthday to my mama, and that was it. So her best friend's birthday is today. She actually called. I call her every year. And wish her happy birthday too, since my mama passed, and I was calling her every year on her birthday because we was like couldn't forget it. My mama birthday the 23rd, her birthday the 24th. So I got to make sure I remember to. She did call us yesterday to see what did we have any plans or whatever for, because we usually do stuff for my mother like balloon releases or do dinners and stuff like that. But it's on a weekday and everybody was working and everybody had things and stuff to do. And then this weekend we gotta be in Atlanta this weekend, so she called to see was we doing anything. I told her, no, this year we're not doing anything and stuff. I was like, well, if you didn't call me today, I was calling you tomorrow because I know your big day tomorrow. She'll be 78. Her and my mother were the same age, and their birthday was a day apart, and they was best friends. So she turned 78 today as well too. So when I get up off this live, I gotta make sure. Thank you so much. I gotta make sure I call her too and wish her a happy birthday. Thank y'all again for the gift. I really appreciate it. Thank y'all. And gotta go on with my day. Today, Friday. Tomorrow we'll be in Atlanta. So doing our little thing in Atlanta. And Sunday we come back home. We be back home Sunday, and we gonna. I ain't cooking Sunday. I'm not cooking Sunday. All those big dinner cookings and stuff for me, I'm kind of like trying to step away from it since my appetite done came back since the surgery. I'm trying to stay away from all this big food and all that other stuff because I know I can gain the weight back now because I can eat more than what I was able to eat before. So I ain't cooking no big dinner Sunday. I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm gonna even cook. I'll probably wind up cooking because we gotta eat. So I'll probably wind up cooking, but it ain't gonna be no big dinner. And plus Thanksgiving coming up, and the way the months is going, and not only the months, the way the days are going, Thanksgiving will be here like this right here. After you blink your eye, it's like coming so fast. It's almost time to start shopping for Christmas. So I was thinking about that too. I was like, do I need to start getting my Christmas stuff together so when December do come, I have everything I need and I won't have to spend no money on nobody in December. I can buy my Christmas for December. So I was thinking about doing all that too and stuff, getting Christmas stuff together. But we got a couple birthdays coming up next month. And I'm like, oh, Lord have mercy, Jesus. That same 16-year-old I bought a car for last year, he'll be 17 November the 6th. And I'm looking like, oh, my God. I already told him, I said, baby, I bought you a car last year. That was a big gift. Don't expect for me to buy you a better car or a bigger car this year because it's not going to happen. I said, what I do, I'll give you a certificate to get your oil change or get you a tune up or get you a gas card or something like that. But baby, you got that. The car still is running. The car's still in good shape. And I can do that for you. I was thinking that, or I just told his mom, I was like, well, just see what kind of shoes he wants. I get him a nice, expensive pair of shoes or something, or. And then I got another uh, great niece birthday, and hers is November the 12th. So she'll be 9. So she ain't so hard to please. So she knows she ain't getting no car. So I mean, I know I don't got to go through all that no more. But yeah, so she 9, so I got to get her little self together too. And then I guess I start on Christmas after those two birthdays is over. Cause after those two birthdays over on November, we done for birthdays until next year. So that'll be good. So now I'm sitting here waiting on Charles to come home on his lunch break so I can feed him his lunch. Charles' lunch. I did not cook. This time I'm not gonna spill the beans and tell you what he got today to eat, but it ain't no McDonald's, Burger King, or Hardee's, or Wendy's, or nothing like that. He got something that he wanted for a while, and y'all know I ain't too fond of it, but he got that. So y'all let's see the video today. The Charles, your lunch is ready, and it's crazy, but I just get on here like I always do every day, y'all. I get on here like every day. I skip a day or two or whatever, but I'm get on here and I let y'all know I'm still breathing. I'm still good. I think I got them subscriptions on what's the name? They must come on when they want to or whatever. But thank you, Tony, for the flowers and stuff. Thank you again, Bree, for the gifts and stuff. Thank you again. Thank you, Veronica. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much for the gifts and stuff. And oh, got nothing to do. You know, thank you for the hat. Thank you. Thank y'all. Thank you so much. I don't know what to do. I guess nothing. Get myself together and get my clothes and stuff together for this Atlanta trip tomorrow. Thank you. Is that Bianca? Thank you so much. But yeah, it's crazy. But get ready for that little long ride. I'll just be like those rides be so long. Thank you, Felicia. Those rides to Atlanta be so long. Be so long to me. It don't be but 2 hours, but it be feel like I done rode for 8. I be like, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I don't know. Got to get myself back on track. And the movie, y'all, is being slowly putting together. He said once he get it put it all together, he gonna call me and we're gonna go and we're gonna take a look at it. We're gonna see what it's looking like. See, do we need any changes? See, do we need to do anything? That's the thing about it is before we submit this thing, we're gonna edit it first and see do we need to do any changes. We're gonna see do we need to add anything else to it or do we whatever to do so we can make it go through so we can get it together. So I'm excited for that too. I'm like, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to him, for them to put the movie and stuff together so we can actually see it and see how it's gonna look and how it's gonna actually look on TV. But yeah, very excited. We so excited about that. I think that's all we talk about. We're gonna talk about it till it come out. Then once it come out, then we'll have y'all opinions and what y'all think about it and stuff like that. Which I'm pretty sure it's gonna, everybody movies don't be like, woo, I'm gonna look at that again or what I'm gonna, it don't. And then, like I said, this is our first movie that we make. And so I know we're going to get some critique about it of what we could have done better. And I'm down for it. I'm down for it. Just like I was talking to the producer this morning, is that constructive criticism I can take. Look at all the stuff I take on this social media. But baby, y'all know I can take some criticism and I can take it and run with it. And it is what it is. And that's what I do. If they say, well, Miss Netta, you ain't being funny enough in the movie or whatever, I know with the next movie I gotta come out funny and stronger, So I'm waiting for all of that. Cause I know it's gonna be posted all on social media. I already know. Cause that's another thing with me and Charles. It seemed like that everybody is so into our life. And then people be like, oh, that ain't nobody caring about your life. But turn on the social media and look at it. Everybody is so much into our lives and what we got going on in our life and what they think and they guessing of how it's going to turn out and all that other stuff. Can't nobody determine that but God. And I keep saying to myself, like, yeah, how long do y'all gonna? taking long enough. The pretty soon that y'all gonna have to go back to do what the other stuff that y'all was doing, going and finding out the fake accusations about Charles and I, and start posting those because we just don't have it. Our life can be a boring. With we growing up, our life was kind of like a boring life. We didn't have that exciting life that we robbed banks and we did this and we did that and it's all over and we got a big past that we waiting on y'all to come post. We don't got that for y'all. So stop looking for it. What you think we're gonna get one tomorrow? We might get one tomorrow. Who knows? But that's the future. The past is what y'all looking for. Y'all, ooh, let's go see. Let's go see what Netta Charles did in 2018. Let's go see what they did in 2006. I mean, what does it matter? Everybody have a past. That's why if anything come out about somebody find something out of what I did in my past, I ain't gonna care. Because guess what? You got a past too. Everybody have one. I mean, they're gonna give it to you. Shit, go make you work for. I gotta make y'all work for something. Y'all say I give you everything and stuff. I'm not gonna give you my past. I'm not gonna hand it to you on a platter. If you want it, go find it, and then come back and tell the world, and then it'll come out to be what allegedly a lie. So go whatever, go do it. Stop it. It get to the fact where y'all seem like y'all are stalkers to me. Like y'all stalking my life. Like what? I don't even know some of y'all, and I'll be looking like they be like, Kelly Price. I'm just using name and example, okay? Kelly Price that looked you up on Facebook and said this and this and that. I don't even know her. She don't know me. What is she trying to look for information on somebody you don't know nothing about? Where you gonna start at? I don't know. Yeah. And yes, Beyonce called me. Beyonce, Jay-Z, and all of them called me. We all had to sit down. We talking about a new album. They want me to do the. They want me to sing with the piano. They want me to. They called me. They called me. They said when they come, they gonna come to my trailer. They all coming to my trailer. They said they like the country life. They said they coming to my trailer. They gonna get up in their big Maseratis and Mercedes Benz and Range Rovers and Teslas and all that stuff. They all coming up here to the country to my house. Shit. Is she calling back? She said she gonna call me back tonight. So I'll wait. I ain't gonna let y'all listen at the telephone conversation. I be tripping like, okay, I'm a content creator. Content creators, we make up shit. We make up stories. And when I make up something, y'all take it and run with it. Oh, Miss Netta said Beyonce calling her. I be like, oh my, and it's all on the internet. Miss Netta's a big liar. She's talking about Beyonce and Jay-Z called her. I can say whatever the heck I want to on this app. And it's gonna get recorded and it's gonna be all over viral on social media. That's why we hold the ability that we are the social media celebrities out here. That's why we are what we are. Because we got people again like you guys that just won't leave it alone. And y'all want me canceled, but you can't cancel me and talk about me at the same time. I just think that's like kind of like impossible. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It just be weird to me. But like, okay, they talk about me again. But I have got a break. I've got a big break. Because I can go on social media now and I can stroll without even seeing nothing about Miss Netta. I can stroll. But what it is that I done blocked out all those people that come with me with the BS. So I don't see it. So I get people that they will still DM me the video and all that stuff. I'll be looking like, oh my God, there you go DMing me this crazy crap. And I ain't even know none of this stuff was going on. I don't even like want to eat on that. I don't want to feed on that because I already tell everybody that I don't have to create no beef or I don't have to become or get into no beef for no clout. Because guess what? I'm the motherfucking clout. I'm the clout. So I don't need no clout. I am the clout. Okay, so I don't have to go through all that. I don't have to get on here and fuss with Risa or get on here and fuss with Betty Sue or Barbara Joe or Lily Ann. I don't have to do all that because I am the clout baby. They're gonna watch me regardless if I get on here and fuss, cuss, or just talk, cry, sing, or whatever. They're gonna do it. They're gonna watch me anyway. I'm the clout. So I don't have to. I found that out last year. I don't gotta do all that stuff. That's why everybody keep coming to me talking about Miss Netta, stop letting people, Miss Netta, stop getting on here and Miss Netta, stop. Who are you watching? You're not watching me. If you are, you watching some old from last year. I don't get on here and do that no more. I don't get on here and fuss and argue with these people. I don't do that because these people don't know me. Just like I don't know them. I don't care. I'm not gonna fuss and argue with you and give you my shine. Not at all. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that for you. No. And nobody else. But it just be weird to me because I just be looking like, dang. And people will come at me just to try to tick me off to see if I'm going to come back to them. Now y'all calling me a pussy. Like, Miss Netta, you gonna let them talk about you like that? Miss Netta, you gonna... But when I was given that, then I was this bad person. But now since I'm not feeding into it, now I'm weak and I'm scared and all that other stuff. No, it's just that I learned. I grew up. I like did that. I did that part. I got on social media not having a clue on none of this stuff. You gotta learn. And that's what I did. I learned. I took advice. Everybody was coming to me. Miss Netta, stop that. That's when I was doing it. Miss Netta, stop that. I don't want to see you doing that. Stop. Don't do that no more. Miss Netta, stop reading these comments. Miss Netta, stop doing this. Miss Netta. And I took their advice. And I learned from it. So I don't do those things no more. So if y'all see it on social media, it's got to be last year. It ain't nothing this year. It's something last year. And it's like that's what they doing. They bringing back up the last year because they don't got nothing for this year. And this year finna be over with. So what they gonna do for 2026? They're gonna still bring up 2024. That mean they really stuck back in the past. I could imagine how some of their clothes look. That's what I be looking like. If you stuck back 2 years ago, I bet you got some damn vintage bell bottoms or something, or some penny loafers, or some damn stacks with some fish tanks, fishes in the damn heel of them. I bet you do. Got some somewhere back up in your closet. Cause you can't let go the past. But I tell you one thing, baby. I know I can. I learned. Let go the past. If you want to make room for the future, you have to let the past go. So all that other crazy stuff that I did and I said and stuff like that, if you want to move forward in your career, you talking about that ain't gonna get the people number upset because they're gonna be like, that's so last year. So move forward. Move to some of the stuff that I done did this year, like donating school supplies and giving food and stuff for kids and stuff to have snacks and stuff, giving away money and stuff for some of my supporters. Do some of that. People to watch that too. Oh, hold on. Charles want to get in the box. I ain't see no request. What do you want to get in the damn box for? He driving. But okay. Hello. Yeah.
Yeah, what's up?
Nothing on live.
But yeah, I'm on the road, I'm on the way.
Okay. Okay. I see.
Don't be asking about my phone, yeah.
Huh?
Be on here.
What? Hello?
Yeah, want to be on because I want to.
Oh, okay. Well, you don't need to be drinking and drinking and driving. You don't need to be driving and talking on the phone.
The thing about it is, I got my stuff covered. They don't know if I'm driving or not.
Oh, I forgot you got your what's the name? Your watch and your headphones.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I ain't on my earphones. I'm on the car thing.
Okay.
Car Bluetooth.
All right. But I ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
Just got
So
home.
you having fun?
Yeah, I'm having fun like always. I always have fun. I always have fun.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's crazy. How you can't trust everybody
I can't hear you.
outside the internet. Can't even really trust nobody inside the internet. I can't hear you. I say it's bad enough you can't trust people outside the internet, but inside the internet is no better.
Yeah. Well, I try to tell you that all the time. Every time we have conversations and stuff. You know, I'll be like, hey, yeah, this person might want to talk to you or want to whatever. I said, but they don't have good intentions to do that. And we go through this all the time. Every time somebody reach out to me by you, I always tell you it's not gonna go too good. That's why I put up that guard where I be like, I don't want to work with nobody. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. That just be because I've been in this little thing for a minute, and I know how people move, and I don't try to be the victim. So when I say I don't want to deal with nobody or want to work with nobody, then I'm not doing it. I'm not saying that because I don't like them or nothing like that. I just be feeling like that it ain't gonna go out. It ain't gonna come out right.
I know, feeling like they got bad intentions. Yeah. I
Yeah.
know what you mean. I'm like that too. I'm skeptical about it as well.
But I don't know. You don't. When you present it to me, it be like you don't be skeptical.
Listen, at first, that's at first. Now, because the shit happened again, now I'm at a point where I gotta be more careful. So I already done took accountability behind it.
Well, it's okay. I don't blame you. It's just that I do those things, and I let you see it because I wanted to open your eyes so you can see the things that goes on in this industry with people. You know, it can be the nicest people.
Yeah, that's what I'm starting to realize. And like I said, my eyes are reopened. So, yeah, fortunately, my guard is up. So that's why I can't really just sit here and say, I want to work with this person too. So, yeah, I'm more skeptical than ever.
Yeah, that's why I just look at it. I just look at it as the fact of the the whole concept of it is Miss Netta and Charles, and that's why I be like, I want Charles. You know, like if we make a song, I'm like, Charles is gonna have a verse in it too. You know, because that's our brand. It's Miss Netta and Charles. But yeah.
Yep, agreed.
But hit the battle button while they talking.
Okay. Then on top,
Oh yeah, you can because you.
then on top, don't for the be, gonna be that listening for 50 seconds.
You'll be flying across the field in a minute.
50 seconds. Maybe.
So the food is hot and everything. It's just ready. You just come on in here, wash your hand, and eat.
Yeah, so I am getting very hungry.
Huh?
So, yeah, I done worked up an appetite, so.
Yeah, it'd be like that. That Dairy Queen burger wasn't all that good for me last night. I just be like, I don't know.
Burger was alright. Feel me up, but.
I like that those what they call them curves, cheese curves or whatever.
Cheese curds.
They was good.
Yeah.
Well, I see you.
Yeah. Well, I see you. Good.
Okay.
Now I'm finna get off.
Okay, well let me end this. I'm about to end this too. Okay. righty then. And the Charles about to pull up. Now Lily acting a fool. Goddamn. I love that, right? Yes. Yeah, I mean, hey, I just think that, Charles and I are the people to work with. Us too. We don't have to let nobody else in on our little thing or what's going on because I think we have handled it up to here. We need nobody to come in and and construct us or give us no type of advice or anything. But yeah, somebody took the comments away. I guess they got tired, but it's all right. But my husband is here. Um, I'm about to get ready to do charge. Your lunch is ready. I did not tell y'all what it's going to be, so therefore it didn't make y'all gravitate to it and maybe go watch it to try to see. I did not cook it, but it is one of his favorites, and I think he's going to enjoy it. I don't think I will, but I think he will. So, how many likes I have? I ain't even y'all 67,000. I mean 47,000. That ain't right. But okay. But it's okay. It's over with. I'm about to get ready to get up off of this thing. Y'all be tune in and y'all wait for charge. Your lunch is ready because it is ready, baby. And just like I tell y'all all the time, baby, if ain't nobody told y'all today that they love y'all. Then guess what, baby? God loves you and so do I. Peace. Enjoy the rest of y'all Friday. Because I know I will. Bye-bye.